Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Over the last couple days, we built a cat house. Most of what we used was scrap material. I think we have about $40 to $50 tied up into it. All in all, if you didn't have the scrap material laying around, I think you would probably end up having about $100 tied up into it. But it turned out real good. It'll be waterproof. Stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please like and subscribe. Comment below. Let us know what you think. If you watch my Colin video, got all this excess scrap wood, so I'm going to take and build a cat house out of it. And I've got some full cut 2x4s, some 4x4s out of, I don't even know where they came from. All right, we got those all marked up. Now we'll just cut them down, make some square pieces. Okay, now that we got our sides, or the walls, we'll take these 2x4s and rip them in half. Basic layouts will be, we'll have two 24-inch pieces on the top and bottom. Then we'll have these 21 inches on the sides. So that should give us 24 inches square. And that'll be our base. We got these pieces right here, these 4x4s cut at 12 inches. We got two 24 inches and two 21 inches. The reason why we did the 21 inches because that takes up for the 1.5 inch width of these boards. And we'll take and just get these 4x4 posts in these corners and screw them in. Here we have a good base. So I've got a piece that's 24 by 18 and a piece that's longer than 24 and about 8 inches or so. That's what we use for our base. And what I'll do is get this side, this back side square, and get one of these other edges semi-square. Then I'll take my carpenter pencil on this side and kind of push it down a little bit and just draw me a straight line. And that'll tell us where to cut on our table saw. And this board's got a lot of warp to it, but as you can tell, it's pretty good and flush. I'll probably screw the base down, and then we'll take and measure from here to here and get that next piece cut. I've got one somewhat square side, so I'm gonna butt that up against this piece. Then I'm just gonna take my pencil and trace around so I know it should be pretty much an exact fit. That'll work for our cat house, and we'll do the same thing like we did on this base, where one was 21, the other was 24, and that'll be the support for our walls. And we'll have a bottom and a top with those measurements. That'll be one part of our base, and now we'll do the same for the next one. All right, we got our two squares. Now what we'll do is measure whatever distance we want, probably 8 to 12 inches from here to here. See what kind of scrap wood we got. We at least want to put one in each corner and one in the middle. We'll at least need 8 pieces of 8 to 12 inch, just whatever they are, that they're the same. And I think we'll go with 10 inches. Usually what I like to do is take the original piece and always mark off my original piece, just so if any piece gets out of line, it'll only be one piece. So we got our 8 pieces. Now we'll bring our squares over. These pieces will go in the middle like so. Here we have it. We got mid plates or ends. The next thing we'll build is the A-frame portion. got our back piece flush with our plywood, so it's got a nice straight edge. I got this far side over here straight with this edge, and I measured to the center of this block, and that gave me like 12 1/8 inch. Then what I did is divide this in two and subtracted that, which gave me this a point to put this line here. And then I just basically put this block here, made a line, and put this block here, made a line. Now I'm going to take and scribe this way. I only have so much scrap wood left. Take the shortest piece I have, this one. Whatever angle I can get out of this, that is what the other angle will be. I'm going to take my piece of 1x and line it up on that, and then take and eyeball it down, make me a mark, eyeball it down, and make me a mark here. And without moving it, I'm gonna come over here and make a mark, and make me another mark. If I cut on this line, that'll give me that angle. And if I cut on this line, that'll give me my other angle. So if I get this one right, the rest of our pieces should work. That's what it looks like, and we'll cut whatever scrap we got to an even number of pieces, the same dimensions. It's another day. Ran out of time. Yesterday was my birthday. Look where we're at. We got our main joist for our A-frames. We're just going to attach these pieces we cut yesterday. Here I'm going to try to get at least 2 edges lined up pretty well. Had a boo-boo. I don't know if you've ever had any kind of screw, impact gun or whatever slip, and take part of your finger with you. All right, now that we're back, we'll take and cut our scrap wood 24 inches wide. I know I didn't even think about this right here. I should have made these longer, but I didn't. Piece cut, set them up here. What I'm going to do for the top is I'm going to measure the width of this board here, a scrap piece, and it's 8 inches. And I want like a 2-inch overhang. So I'll measure up 6 inches from this crease up to here. So I have a 2-inch overhang. Yeah, that way so we know where to hold the board when we go to do the markouts. One of these sides is going to have to be able to be taken off so we can go in there and maintenance any kind of cat food and just clean it out. Find some scrap 1x's, and so basically it'll be like this right here on the back side, so we'll have something to pull off, and these two boards will stay together when we do that. So that's pretty much what we have right there. Jump on the other side and do the roof, but we'll make it a solid piece. Okay, we're gonna put a cat hole right here. Remember, we got a column somewhere right around here. Pick a spot, try to get somewhat center between this column and over here. So this is the top off of our nails. So I'll stick it somewhat halfway. Just go around it, big jigsaw, and make a circle. That was way too low. I'm hitting our base. I think that'll be pretty good for our cat.
What my wife has done since I was gone, she wrapped it, painted the legs white. We have the styrofoam type material, and she put 2 layers on that and stapled it down.
Okay guys, when we bought the tin yesterday, we also bought these number 12-inch self-tapping screws. They're a little bit cheaper than the ones with the rubber washers that you would typically put a tin roof on with. It'll work for what we need it to work with. Hey guys, we got both our top pieces of metal on. We put a little handle here so we can easily remove this. As you can see, we got a gap here, and I'm gonna take a piece of this tin that we have left over and cut it to where I can make an arch and screw it into this side, and we can just kind of tuck this up under, and so we can still remove this side, but it'll prevent water from penetrating this wood area. That's what we're left with now. Our local Lowe's, and I bought one of these little joints here, and I think we're gonna put this in here for the inside, so it'll be a little bit smoother for the cat, and maybe it won't get scratched up, and I think it'll end up looking a lot better by the time we put the final side and that kind of stuff on it. Perfect. I don't know a better way to do this, but yeah, I just drilled me a pilot hole. I'm just gonna work the pliers. There we have it. Pretty decent hole. Yeah, that turned out real nice. Now we'll just take and drop some screws to hold it in. Okay, we got our next piece cut out at 25 inches. And siding just snaps. Well, anytime I've ever messed with it, it just snaps into the siding, just locks into this groove here. I'm just gonna push it up here and make me a mark all the way down it. Alright, this is how it turned out. As you can see, it's real wobbly and it just doesn't look good. So I think we're going to take some scrap pieces of wood over here on the floor, something over there, and run down the side of it and see if we can make it look a little better. Okay guys, we got our piece of wood cut with our notch like this right here. We got a table saw set at 1 inch, so that should basically cut down this line here, and that should take this square out and leave us with an L so we can use it for our trim. And this is what we're left with. We got a square piece, and then we got something that'll hopefully make a good trim piece. All we're going to do now is measure up from the very bottom up to a point here on all 4 corners and get those cut out, and then we'll attach the trim pieces. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button below. Please don't forget to subscribe. We do videos like this right here all the time. Thank you.